Guys, if you go back and you take a look at this email that was sent, everything in the court papers, and I will put a video out. Some of you may listen to it, some of you may not, where I read everything in the court papers. But basically, this email sort of tells you everything you need to know about why they're taking it through the courts. December the 9th, June 2022. To the treasurer of Churchill Search and Rescue, RIA, the Summer Wells Reward Fund. My name is Fiona O'Connor, and I am an independent investigator. I have been conducting an investigation into 3 of the donations received into the said reward fund from Q Carlock. The following donations into are subject to my investigation. One was on 10/25/21, which is $17,179.85. The second one was 11/10/21. It was for $12,281.07. The third one is 11/29/21. It was $2,772.42. Okay, the email itself says, Q Carlock, as I am sure you are aware, held an unregulated illegal fundraiser on YouTube over the course of 10 days. The said fundraiser was unregulated on the grounds donations were illegally solicited from members of the public as an intentional diversion from the donating directly to Civis Bank. All the above transactions are collected on behalf of the Summer Wells Reward Fund. I am aware that the status of Churchill Rescue is of charitable 501c4, therefore rendering the said Summer Wells Reward Fund and beneficiaries thereof as a charitable reward fund. Any fundraising on behalf of your organization and without prior consent from your good selves is deemed under state and federal law as a criminal offense. Now, you all have to understand, this is a letter to the Churchill Rescue Squad from Fiona, okay? And it's concerning the donations made by Q Carlock, okay? Now it says, video evidence was made available by Q Carlock with regards to the telephone conversations she recorded with Captain Tim Coop and other staff members of Churchill Search and Rescue. The video of the said phone calls were placed onto YouTube and provide clear evidence that Captain Tim Coop and other staff members were aware that the above donations originated from the fundraiser on behalf of your Summer Wells Reward fundraiser. I am also aware of a number of complaints received by Hawkins County Sheriff's Office, Nevada Attorney General's Office, and Fraud Action in the UK in relation to 3 transactions listed above. I have personally received a number of concerns from members of the public who donated to the unregulated fundraiser who would like answers as to why Churchill Search and Rescue accepted the above transactions in full knowledge of their origin and having been made aware of numerous complaints made to authorities in the U.S. and the U.K. The U.S. and the U.K. crime reference numbers are available should you wish to pursue the evidence of such complaints being formalized. Okay, I have an open investigation case number regarding the unregulated fundraiser spearheaded by Q Carlock with Action Fraud UK in relation to UK donors whom are deemed victims of a fraudulent charitable fundraiser. The case number for your reference is NFRC-2201049578887. In addition, the fraudulent fundraiser was reported to the UK Police Cybercrime Division and further to Action Fraud UK by Mr. Carl Nichols. The case reference numbers are 09852010221 and NFRC 211004806-736, respectively. Please, could you kindly address the following questions in the first instance? Now remember, she is asking these questions of the Churchill Rescue Squad, okay? Did you at any time seek advice or consultation from local or federal law enforcement with regards to the appropriation of illegal funds? Did you undertake any due diligence in full knowledge that Q Carlock had solicited the said funds on behalf of a charitable fund and without your consent? Did you at any time, subsequent to being made aware by Q Carlock that the proceeds derived from illegal activity, namely a charitable fundraiser without your consent or necessary accreditations required to fundraise legally on your behalf, did you report the receipt of the said transactions to law enforcement? If not, why? I have evidence that throughout Churchill Rescue Squad promotion of the said reward fund, you failed to stipulate that all checks or monies orders should be made payable to the Summer Wells Reward Fund. On the contrary, you stated checks could be made payable to the Civis Bank or sent directly to yourselves. Your failure to provide clear instructions to potential donors may have led to monies sent to yourselves instead of the intended beneficiary. This in itself is potentially a breach of the regulations regarding the solicitation of donations. On this basis, are you able to provide proof of all monies into the Churchill Search Rescue Squad subsequent to the promotion of the Summer Wells Reward Fund? And why you failed to provide clear stipulation who the checks should be made payable to? I await your meaningful response within the 7 days from the date of this letter. Failure to respond will result in a formal complaint being lodged against yourselves with the relevant authorities regarding breach of charitable solicitation requirements. Kind regards, Fiona O'Connor, LLB, and then it's signed PP Carl Nichols. In my opinion, guys, what this is, the reason they're suing everybody, the Churchill Rescue Squad, it is like everybody's saying, it's to freeze the account. It's to stop anything from going forward. But what this email is accusing is, for one, Hugh Carlock supposedly, allegedly, did not get the adequate permission and follow the guidelines of a charitable organization to raise funds to be donated into this reward fund, which makes absolute no sense to me, because no matter where the money comes from, it is money to help recover Summer. So where it comes from, to me, doesn't seem like it should matter. But as for the rest of it, I understand why they're asking what they're asking, which is Tim Coop and or whomever allegedly, well, I mean, we know it's to be fact, but allegedly, when he was promoting the fundraiser during the press conferences and stuff, he wasn't thinking, I'm sure he wasn't thinking like a lawyer, and he just said, look, just send the money in. You can send it to the reward fund, you can send it straight to Civis Bank, or you can send it straight to the rescue squad. But he did not stipulate that they had to put it is for the Summer Wells Reward Fund. So therefore, money that was sent just to Civis Bank or sent to straight to the rescue squad could have been mixed up with money that was actually just being donated to the rescue squad. Therefore, people who donated for Summer could have sent in a $3,000, not saying this has happened, I'm just giving an example, could have sent in a $3,000 check, but unless it said this is for the Summer Reward Fund, then the rescue squad could have just said, oh, well, here's us $3,000 to go towards our department, and when it was actually meant for the reward fund. And that's what they're saying, because the rescue squad did not keep close enough record, and because they told him it was okay just to send it straight to the rescue squad, they may have appropriated money that was meant for the reward fund and not for the squad. And that's why they're asking, give us proof of how much money came in, and you need to show us how you determined what money went where. And they're ready to sue the rescue squad, but the rescue squad said, hold up, we're not going to go through this, so we're taking it to court, and we're going to let the courts deal with all this. In my opinion, that's what's going on. I may not know what I'm talking about. I may not understand it the correct legal way, but as an everyday citizen, one that has dealt with courts a little bit, that's the way I see it. Tim, or whomever was the spokesperson for Churchill Rescue Squad, made a mistake. They were not thinking like a lawyer, and they were just trying to get the reward money sent in, however it can be sent in. They were not thinking that they're going to be sued later on because they didn't write down the right notations on papers, in my opinion. People ask me if I thought that Hawkins County or the rescue squad was trying to keep the money from the reward. Before I read through these papers, that was what I thought. It is not what I think now. I think they made a mistake. They were just trying to get the reward money in there to give people incentive to turn in tips on summer, and it come back to bite them in the butt, like it says at the beginning of the court document. No good deed goes unpunished. And that's exactly what's happening here. They are being punished because they weren't thinking like a lawyer, and they were thinking like a parent, and was just trying to get any tips in that they could. And in my opinion, Fiona and Mr. Nichols should be ashamed of themselves, in my opinion. Just like they should be ashamed of themselves for trying to knock Q Carlock for donating $32,000 to that reward. It doesn't matter what documents were filed or what weren't, what wasn't. That's $32,000 that was donated. That may not have been if people had to go through all these legal documents and this big long chain of command. That's just ridiculous. My opinion, folks. Take it or leave it. I'll see you on the next video. That's my opinion of this stupid court action that's going on concerning this child. It has absolutely nothing to do with finding her. This is just bullcrap, dragging it through the court, wasting taxpayers' money, wasting time that could actually be out there looking for Summer, wasting resources. It's bull, in my opinion. And I'll see you guys next time.